it is likely at this point that the greatest integer function is not a new concept to you. But in the event that it is, I want to go through very quickly and define how it works. So we might have a function f of x that's defined as the greatest integer function. Now, there's a couple ways to write this notation, and I'm really not a fan of some of the ways. Now, this one right here isn't too bad. Okay, you can also get this one right here. They all mean the same thing, or sometimes you'll see this one. Now, this one on your on the actual PDF didn't show up. That's the middle one. So you'll see on the PDF, you'll see the following. You'll see f of x equals this, or now this is the one where it didn't show up. There's really not a whole lot I can do about it, but you're supposed to see these double bars around that. Okay. Okay, so those are the three different types that we'll probably see for the greatest integer function. Now, how does this function work? Well, basically it says round left. This is a round left function, and you can think about it in terms of a number line. So for example, if I have f of x is equal to the greatest integer function, and I ask you what f of 1.3 is, what you do is you take a look at a number line. Here's 1, here's 2. You find 1.3 on it, and you go left to the nearest integer. So this is equal to just 1. If I ask you for what is f of 2.7, that's just 2. If I ask you for what is f of 4, that's just 4, because we're already at the nearest integer. Okay, so if you're on the integer, it's equal. If not, you round left. Now be careful about thinking round down, because that's where it gets students in trouble. If I ask what is f at negative 1.3, and I take a look on the number line, here's negative 1, here's negative 2, here's negative 1.3, I have to go left, so this is equal to negative 2, right? So just be careful when you're working with the negatives. But again, these three different notations can all be used to represent this greatest integer function.